from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from
And here's your team, Marley. This is your team, Pitt.
Let's go.
Traveling to Blacksburg, Virginia, to take on the Virginia Tech Hokies. Let me get to my actual factuals real quick because I'm all over the place and I do apologize. But this is a 3:30 Eastern Standard Time kickoff game. The Panthers, they are 4-1 on the year, 4-1 against the spread, while the Hokies are 3-2 on the year, 2-3 against the spread. This line opened up at -1 in favor of, in favor of Pitt. Right now, that line's at -4.5. A lot of money's coming in. And the total opened up at 60.5. Right now, it's at 58. Some spots got it at 57.5. Let's see if there's any major injury reports right now. Davis, running back, he did leave last game. I forgot who they were going up against, Georgia Tech. But he's questionable for this week, as well as wide receiver Thompson. Virginia Tech, they got a couple of injuries. Belmar, he left the team. With a head injury. They got two quarterbacks, but is Burmeister? He was injured last game and is probable versus Pitt.
Burmeister is the starter, I think.
Okay, yeah, so he's questionable with a shoulder injury, so we definitely need to keep an eye out on that. They lost wide receiver Hodge. They lost the tight end Mitchell. And Clements, the offensive lineman, he is questionable as well. Let's get to these actual factuals. Pitt, they're 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 games. They're over 5 out of the last 5. They're 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games this season. 6-1 not this season, but overall in the last 6 games. They're 6-1 against the spread in the last 7 games against VTech. 8-4 straight up in the last 12 games against VTech. And they're over 6 out of the last 7 games on the road. VTech, they're 3-7 against the spread in the last 10 games. The unders hit 6 out of the last 7. They're 4-2 straight up in the last 6 games. The unders hit 6 out of the last 7 games for VTech when they are playing at the house. And the unders also gone under 4 out of the last 5 games when they're playing at the house against Pitt. But they're 2-4 against the spread in the last 6 games against a Coastal Division opponent. And 12-5 in the last 17 games in the month of October. So we got Pitt, Panthers. Your boys taking on VTech. How you feel, Marley?
All right, so I hate we missed the number at 1. Now I hate taking the worst of the line, especially that it's gotten over a field goal. The key is going to be Burmeister. If Burmeister plays, they might have a chance to cover. I'm taking Pitt. I'm taking the -4.5. If Burmeister doesn't play, I don't think they got a chance. As good as the Virginia Tech defense is, I look at their schedule and the offenses they've played. They haven't played anybody, with the exception of North Carolina. Week 1, I watched that game. They played excellent defense that game, but that was week 1. And since then, West Virginia put up 27. Indiana put up 32. Not Indiana, Notre Dame. Excuse me. Notre Dame put up 32, and then they played Middle Tennessee and Richmond in between those games. So. I'm not a believer. And now I look at Pitt. Pitt hasn't really played anybody either. That Western Michigan loss. Boys sleeping on Western Michigan. We know Western Michigan is a good team. I think they underestimated them. And what's my boy named Purdy, the quarterback for West? That's not Purdy.
Elber. Ellenberg.
Elleby. Ellsby. The quarterback for Western Michigan. He good. He nice. He nice. Go look at him. So. But they dominated at West Virginia. I took them on the road at Tennessee. Pitt, if he's not a senior, he's a junior quarterback. I don't mind taking him minus points on the road. He's been in big games. He's a senior, excuse me. He's been in big games before. This is what he does. He's thrown 1,700 yards, 19 touchdowns, 1 interception, and has the best QBR in college football right now at 90.2. So, I'm taking Kenny Pickett. The offense is rolling. Defensively, they're playing pretty good, playing good enough. Like I said, neither one of these teams have really played anybody, but they're only giving up 22 points a game. What Virginia Tech is giving up 18, so they're right there. But Pitt scoring 52 points a game. And like I said, I watched this team go on the road and get wins. I've seen Kenny Pitt before. I like Pitt minus the 4 points here.
All right, yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm a believer in Pitt. They got a pretty good defense. They know how to make plays when it matters, and the offense is very potent. So, and Pickett's seems like he's been around for a long time.
Yeah, he has, bro. He seemed like he like a 5th-year senior or
You
something.
feel me? A super 6 year super senior. So I'm not gonna keep, kind of you hit everything on the nail. I'm gonna back up Pitt right here. This Virginia Tech offense, even if the quarterback Brewmeister was playing, they don't impress me. They're very basic in what they do. The defense is okay, but I like Pitt right here. I don't think V Tech can keep up with the scoring. So that's my official play. Hey, be sure to like, subscribe, follow if you're tuning in. And support your boys. Now let's hit this rapid fire real quick.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from